Hi, I'm John Byrne with Poets&Quants.
I'm Sandy Kreisberg, the HBSGuru.
Welcome to another edition of Handicapping Your MBA Odds. Today we have a really unusual story. We'll call them Mr. and Mrs. MBA couple because we have a married couple, both of whom want to go to a business school and be in the same MBA program together. He is a 28-year-old white male. She's a 27-year-old Asian woman. He has a 3.75 in accounting and business administration and history from a top 20 liberal arts college. They apparently met there because she has a 3.66 in math and Spanish from the same college. He has a 730 GMAT. Expired because he had applied before and he got into a top 10 school but stayed at his firm, a PE firm in fact.
Top 10 school but not Harvard, Stanford, or Wharton.
That's right.
Okay, so he's got a track record of getting in with a 730.
Indeed, and she is targeting a 730 to a 770. Quite confident there that she's going to do really well.
I think he says testing 730 to 760, and she was a math teacher, so that might happen.
Mm-hmm. She currently works for a top HR consulting firm.
Why don't you tell the folks out there what that means?
We think it's HR.
Since I didn't know.
Yeah, we think it's HR benefits consulting, something like you at Associates.
But she says she's an actuary.
Yes.
So we're thinking it's pension benefits.
Pensions benefits,
right.
We think she's working in. He worked for 2 years for a boutique investment banking firm. For the last 3 years, he's worked for a middle market private equity company. And they want to go to really the best schools. They have Harvard on the list, Stanford on the list.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Wharton, Kellogg, Chicago, MIT, Haas, Darden, Tuck.
Let's deal with the question of which nobody seems to know the answer. If you apply as a couple, what does that mean? Is that a plus? Is that neutral? Or is that a minus? If you Google MBA apply as couple, you won't get any useful information from a lot of...
You obviously Googled it.
I did do this.
Okay.
There's no useful information.
Okay.
Sandy says, well, there's one piece of information. Kellogg says, Kellogg is the only school that considers this. And they say it doesn't make a difference.
They're neutral on it, right?
Yeah. I don't believe it. I think applying as a couple changes the application, and it's hard to predict. If one party is super strong and the other party is okay, there are coattails. I don't care what these schools say.
Yeah, you think they're coattails, but
if one party is super strong and that party indicates that he's willing to follow the other, that party is willing to follow the other party.
There's an advantage for the other party.
There can be. There can be. You've got to make that real clear. In this case, neither one of these people are superstars, although they're both very good.
And they both have compelling stories.
They both got
good
compelling
stats.
stories, but it's not the case where some school says, excuse me, I really want this party and I'm willing to give a break to that party.
Right.
I'll tell you this, also dirty little secret, when the days dwindle down to a precious few from the admissions committee, they don't care who they take. And if the second party is on the waiting list and it's take the spouse or take some other schmuck on the waiting list, what's the answer?
I'd say take both of them.
Why not take the spouse?
Absolutely. Totally.
Punish the schmuck for not getting married.
And incidentally, this is definitely round one.
Right.
I mean, really round one.
Anyway, that's what I bring to the table about should you apply as a couple. Yes, you should. It's something that you should think about, you should strategize, you should figure out if there's a strong party and a weak party, if there's a strong party, how you indicate that following the spouse is very important to you.
Right.
And you should mention it. Some applications have a box for this, and some don't. Okay, let's get to the facts here.
Well, the goals. Okay, so Mr. MBA wants to return to a larger private equity firm in a different city with the long-term goal of owning his own PE firm. Mrs. MBA wants to go
Okay, let's deal with the Mr.
Okay.
Okay, we got a 28-year-old white guy with a 375. Let's say he gets the 730 GMAT again. He's 2 years of investment banking, boutique investment banking, 2 years middle market PE.
Yeah, 3.
3 years middle market PE. A lot's going to depend on what the schools think of his PE firm in the first instance. This is the guy's got a totally solid story. Ultra competitive cohort, okay? You're dealing with people from IB to PE. Those are the most powerfully credentialed candidates in the world. And that's who he's competing with. So school says, why should I take you from this boutique and this middle market firm with a 375 and a 730 when I've got people from golden IB, golden PE firms with 4 O's and 750 GMATs? That's just the question.
Yeah,
So,
that's legitimate. Maybe it's because he's coming along with a wife. And that's kind of a cute story, too.
yeah, it's a cute story, but
Okay?
her story, 27-year-old Asian woman, 366, top 20 liberal arts college.
Yep, same school.
Let's say she's testing high, 730 to 760, and she's got a math background. She's good at this.
Yeah.
Let's say she gets a 750. She works for this benefits company. That's what she wants to do. Mm-hmm. That's very attractive. That's very attractive to places like Wharton and the other places on their list. What she wants to be is get this, CHRO for a Fortune 100 company.
What do you think that
Tell
means?
everybody what CH.
Chief Human Resources Officer.
God, this guy knows this stuff. Yeah, the Charo. She wants to be Charo.
Yeah, which incidentally, that's a really great goal.
It's
for
great
her,
because it
background.
grows out of what she's done.
And
right.
the MBA is the perfect transition into that long-term goal.
Okay, let's go through it here.
Harvard.
He's not getting in. Oddly, she could.
I don't know if that's right.
It would be a long shot.
I don't know if that's right.
It would be a long shot.
Okay. Do I need to point out that the new admissions director at Harvard is a guy who's a Mormon, loves families, values, bringing in a couple in his first year? I don't know. I think that's really appealing. Okay, these are the extraneous factors. Okay,
John gets a check, a rhetorical check, not a substantive one.
Okay, Stanford. Harder, smaller class.
It's not going to happen. There's no gold. There's no X. It's just I like them. Everybody else likes them. These are not Stanford profiles.
Okay, Wharton, yes.
Yeah.
What percentage?
If for Wharton, Mr. and Mrs., get those high GMAT scores, and then you're into like 40 to 50%. Wharton is hard for him. Wharton is hard for him because
mid-market PE.
Yeah, right.
When you have a lot of golden PE.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And golden IB as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have Chicago Booth and Northwestern Kellogg, not to lump them two together, but I think
they're attractive, and those schools will go for the underlying story.
Yep. So we're talking 50+% there?
Yeah, if you take MIT out, 50% chance, I'll go on a limb here, Kellogg, Haas, Darden, Tuck, maybe Yale, for both of them getting it.
50%?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like this relationship is not going to have to exist on two different campuses. I think you're both going to go to a great school and have a terrific future together. So this is John Byrne with Poets and Quants. May your MBA dreams come true.